That was like the bass player.
Yeah.
He was the inspiration for bad choices. He's like the partier in the band.
Okay. Yeah, he's the party animal in the band. He was coming hungover and we wrote a song about that. It's bad choices.
Wacken 2024 hier in der EMP Backstage Club Area. Und bei uns sind die Bluespilz.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. And first of all, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday!
That's the title of your new record.
Yes.
Besides the record Happy Birthday, you have another birthday to celebrate because you just gave birth to your son.
Yes.
And you've recorded the record and wrote the songs when you were pregnant.
Yes.
I can imagine that's quite hard, wasn't it?
I mean, physically, yes, at the end. I think we recorded the last 2 songs when I was 9 months pregnant, and that was pretty physically hard. Mentally, it was awesome because I was focusing a lot on my pregnancy and not so, feeling the pressure of recording and writing songs. So it helped me a lot.
Do you feel pressure usually?
Usually before, yes. Now when I'm older, I don't. I stopped. Of course, sometimes you still feel the pressure. I guess that's probably good as well.
And do you think that had any impact on the record? Musically or lyrically?
Yeah, I mean, emotionally, yes. I mean, there were 2 heartbeats in one body, so it's a lot of emotions and strength, I would say.
How was it for you, Zach? I mean, when you heard Ellen is pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, we were all just really happy for her, and she seemed to be in a very good mood. It didn't really change anything in that way, other than that we were all feeling very good about it, and we just supported her.
And her mood didn't get strange once in a while? Everything was easy?
They're used to it.
She was I think she's been more happy after that.
I have. But I mean, I am an emotional person, so they're probably used to my shit.
Yeah. And your son is called Louis, right?
Yes.
Is he named after some idol of yours, like a musician?
Lou Reed from the Velvet Underground, and and that was sort of the only name that the whole family agreed on. So
okay, that was a democratic decision.
Yes, it was very democratic, but also I had tons of names, but I weren't allowed.
What was the other name you wanted the most?
I wanted Bo. Bosse, that was like my favorite name. And then I think Rufus and Josephus. But Louis, he really fits the name Louis. Yeah.
And you already played a show and took him with you.
Yes.
How was that experience?
I mean, it was great. We played with Deep Purple in Bilbao, and he got an artist pass, and he was hanging out backstage. And
he's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna be here tomorrow. So. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome.
Talking about this Deep Purple show again, how did that come about?
Yeah. I don't know how it came about. We just get an email from our booking agent and ask us to play, and we're like, of course.
Totally, yeah.
But I can imagine it was a great experience.
Yes, it is. And they're very nice guys.
Gentlemen, right?
Yes, very British.
British gentlemen.
On the new cover, there's a picture of you pregnant.
Yeah.
So do you feel like a female ambassador? like life doesn't have to stop when you are pregnant and get a kid, like it can continue the way it was before, like empowerment? Is that like a message for you?
I guess I didn't think about it back then because we were working and I was pregnant.
I think it kind of just happened because we needed to take a photo for the cover. And she just happened to be pregnant.
Yeah.
So we were like, well, she's going to be pregnant on the cover.
Yeah.
But then we kind of embraced the idea.
Yeah.
And then it also went together so well with the album title, Birthday. So it just all sort of came together.
Yeah.
And after Dorian left, you switched from bass to guitar. Was it a hard thing, or do you always dreamed of being a guitar player and just played bass by accident?
I didn't dream of it in that way, but when he left, it sort of felt like the natural thing to do because me and Irland, we always wrote the songs together. And so that felt easier than finding another guitar player. So I just started to practice a lot of guitar.
And from your point of view, did the dynamic change in the songwriting? Was it different? Or is it different now?
I don't think it's different, but I appreciate the time with the original lineup, and all respect to our former members. But I also very much enjoy playing in Blues Pills now, with Zach on guitar and Andre on the drums and Kribba on the bass. And it's a good vibe. I think it's we're focusing way more on the music and on the job and not other stuff around.
And one of the new songs is called Like a Drug, talking about drugs.
Yes.
One of the best and worst experiences. Be honest, come on.
Well, I'm pretty much sober now these days.
Well, of course, right now. Luckily for the kid.
But yeah, I had my fun times. I don't know. I think we got the inspiration for that lyric-wise, for Like a Drug from this Netflix show that was about, I don't know, what's it called? Oxytocin? Like the
Oxycut.
Yeah. Like it was a great Netflix show that we were watching. So then we sort of took inspiration from that, like more of the addiction of drug abuse and medications, overall. But I sure had my fun back.
I can't remember.
Well, maybe it's all the same theme, because one song is called Bad Choices.
Yeah.
Were there bad choices sometimes taking some drugs?
Yes, for sure. But
that was like the bass player.
Yeah.
He was the inspiration for Bad Choices. He's like the partier in the band.
Okay. Yeah, he's the party animal in the band. So it was he was coming hungover, and we wrote a song about that. It's bad choices.
You play many different festivals, like Montreux Jazz Festival on the one hand side, and now Wacken on the other. You fit everywhere, don't you?
I don't know.
I mean, was the response sometimes weird, like at the Montreux Jazz Festival, for example?
Yeah, it's super weird. But, I mean, we just appreciate whatever, stage we can play, and people coming to our show and listening to our music. Rock and roll is for them who, are the, outcast or the weirdos. And we're totally in that group of people. And I'm just happy that there's people coming to our shows.
Blues Pills, Applaus bitte!
Thank you.